My last guest tonight, I'm very excited about this. She's a former Trinity student. She's also a Hollywood actress, a rock icon in her own right, and she's the widow of course, one of the greatest rock icons of all time, Kurt Cobain. Will you please welcome Courtney Love. Hi.
That was really cheesy, a little bit.
What?
I was YouTubing you. I thought you were really smart and cool and funny, but that music, that last cue was a little cheesy. I just felt like Alan Partridge moment. That.
Yeah,
but
well,
no, let's start again.
We can have a few more Alan Partridge moments.
No.
No, okay. You look fantastic, Courtney, can I
Thank you.
say?
I just got off a plane.
Well, I know. You came off a plane and then we were thinking, yeah, she's going to come out to the studio now. But then you insisted on going shopping in Brown Thomas, I believe, yes?
Yeah.
Did you buy this there?
Yeah.
All right, it's lovely. Who made that? I hope it's an Irish designer, is it?
No, because John Rocha sent it was too kooky. And then Eden...
John Rocha, too cookie?
It was a little kooky, come on.
Okay.
And then Eden, it was in London. And I saw the publicist for Eden last night for Ali's label, and they had beautiful stuff at this show. And I really wanted to wear it, but no, I don't even want to say who it is. It's cute.
Yeah, well anyway, you look fantastic.
Label dropping's like name dropping.
I know, but you're not a stranger to name dropping now.
What is that? What's that suit?
It's just a suit.
Is it an M&S?
We're living in an age of austerity, so I'm going to say to you that it's a Dunn Stores suit,
It's
okay?
an M&S. This is Top Shop, actually.
Yes, very good. Now you're getting the vibe of Ireland now. Very good. Listen to me, you are, of course, you've gravitated very much to the fashion world as well. And I mean, I personally think that you did change the way a whole generation of girls dressed and looked at themselves and everything. But are you now going to go the whole hog and have your own label? Is that right?
Yeah, but in a really kind of one-off, cool way, not in a mass-produced-y, icky way.
Would you make something for me, maybe?
Yeah, we make, me and my Pippa, who's my partner, she's from Toxteth, which is where I went after, when I lived here, the next place I went was Toxteth.
So when did you live here? Because I didn't know.
In 1981 and 2.
Really?
And
were you here for 2 years?
I was here for almost, not quite 2 years, year and a half. And then I got asked to get honored at Trinity, which I only went to for 2 semesters. Not even. I didn't even finish the second semester.
Really? What were you
studying but I'm going to go
there?
see the dean tomorrow and look at my A-levels.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you studying there?
I was going to major in theology, and then I got kidnapped by rock stars.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you at this stage?
I lied about my age. It was the one time I lied. Well, I mean, I lied the other way.
Yeah, okay.
So I lied older, and so I was what year was I born? Okay, I was 15.
You were about 15, and you came on your own to Ireland. I know that you had a complicated family background and everything. So, were you kind of took off on your own at that stage and went to Ireland?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I had this very small trust fund, $500 a month.
Okay.
Half that, and I lived for a bit in Drogheda.
In Drogheda?
On the
Courtney
Slane.
Love lived in Drogheda?
Yeah, and
Nobody
I just
knew
see
that.
Bobby Sands graffiti everywhere. Thought it was super glamorous.
Yeah.
And then I had a friend that lived in Ballymoon. Thought it was super
Ballymoon,
glamorous.
yeah. Was it
The
Joe
first
Duffy,
night,
no?
and then the first 3 days I was here, I went to see the Virgin Prunes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it was the craziest thing I ever saw. And so I had this little trust fund, and I called my friend. I had just gotten out of what you would call Borstal.
Okay.
But I was in Borstal in a very, very hippie town. So a very well-intentioned.
So had you broken the law as a child or something?
This lady that was married to the guy that invented Nike, which now seems like it's a big deal. But I mean, at the time, it was just a guy that put waffles on my stepfather's shoes on the University of Oregon track team. And so she became sort of a dilettante, and she saw these test scores, and I was gifted. And then it didn't hurt that I had a little bit of money for tuition. But I'd have to tell these outrageous lies to get money. Like, just outrageous.
I'm only kind of half following lots of the
I
stuff,
had a
but we'll stay with the thread. No, I have you. So you came to Ireland and you lived here. At 15, you lived here for a year and a half. So did you befriend people here and everything? And
yes.
Who kind of was your family when you were in Ireland?
I wanted to. I'd heard I Will Follow, and so I followed. And by the way, you know, it's a weird thing now because those guys are doing Steve Jobs' funeral tomorrow.
Are they?
Bono and Edge are, and I think they're playing for Clinton's birthday in LA the following day.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that thing in the Hollywood Bowl. Or
Yeah. And
so did you come here to see them? And it turns out that they're not here. No, you're stuck on my show.
No, Gavin, which is I love.
That's Gavin Friday, who was in the Virgin Rooms and everything. So is Gavin around, or is he gone off with them? Okay, God, I'm glad there's somebody to hang out with you.
Like he, you know, it's been years and years. We've never been really close because I saw him on stage when I was such a kid. He was such a rock god. And then about a year and a half ago, we played Carnegie Hall together. And we
for his 50th birthday thing.
And you know what? Everyone did like Brecht and me and Gavin, it just came out of me.
Yeah.
And my friend who was producing it, and I said, magazine, the light pours out of me. And we did it.
Yeah.
We did this amazing version.
I love that song. Really, yeah.
Yeah, and then we closed the whole, it was a really weird 48 hours because the night before, me and my guitar player had played with, you know, Slash and Friends in Vegas. And then the next night we played Bono and Friends in Carnegie Hall for Gavin Friday.
Yeah.
But we didn't know where we were. We didn't know, but no, you have to just in the context.
Okay,
Big boobs and ice castles and, you know, Duff McKagan and sort of that. And what do you think my 22-year-old guitar player preferred? So then, and then the next night is sort of Brechtian and Lou Reed and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, intellectual.
How do I define if I can't drop names?
Of course, I'm only trying to have a bit of banter with you and everything. And tell me, do you, when you're at things like that, do you still party? Or you're off drugs, yes?
What is okay?
I don't know. I was trying to be all American. Do you guys party?
Do you party? Party is not sitting in your room after 3 days, desperately waiting for the coke dealer. That is not partying.
Yeah.
Partying is like 5 kids on the beach. Maybe they share a few beers and a spliff. That's partying.
Yeah.
And the way that 40-year-olds or 35-year-olds or 34-year-olds use, I partied too hard. It's like, no, you were desperate, drug addict, pathetic pig.
Yes. Right? I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's just I hate the way people use party.
Okay, but so basically, anyway, you don't take drugs anymore. Do you do take a drink and all that kind of thing? Do you? Okay, and prescription drugs, you're off all them as well now. Yeah.
Sometimes I take a sleeping pill.
Okay, that's all right. Like
no, I don't take drugs.
Yeah, at night I hope though.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, I read this piece that's in the current Vanity Fair, right? So you've been in England.
Oh, but the part about how about to marry the British aristocracy.
There's
so
like you
4 of them.
The posh people get you in England, and you're hanging around with all them down in Goodwood and all this.
Yeah.
Which all sounds very bizarre.
I like the Goodwood guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call him Prince Charming. He's awesome. His I don't want to get too into it, but he has a daughter who goes to Berkeley and she studies feminine spirituality.
Okay.
And she came back with like the San Francisco's, Sasquatch with like Rasta, cute piercings. You know what the hell's going on. And then there's the Earl of this and the Lord. And they all have different names.
Have you infiltrated it? Do you think, are you in now with them?
Because
I know you had your Debrets
and you don't drop their names in, you can.
Okay. Oh, you're supposed to act cool about it, yeah. But you want to be Lady Love, yes?
I think I already am.
I think you are too. That's it's so true. Now,
without too much hubris.
Yeah, and this is all quite surreal.
And I prefer you lot anyway.
Thank you. Yes, and
I collect Irish furniture.
Do you?
Not English. Yeah.
Okay, IKEA.
No, Shanti O'Sullivan. She makes a fortune because the Irish furniture is bigger. It's bigger. It's with your ill-gotten
Well, we feel if you're going to make a piece of furniture, make it big,
Well, yeah, I think that's how they got the tops over here in the first place.
Tell me this: you were in England as well, because this is very bizarre. You were doing a business course as well in England.
Yeah.
So what? Are you going to become an accountant now?
No, it's not. Money and business are 2 different things, and I own 18 businesses. That I don't know what the hell. I can't even do it. Check it. I lost my debit card today. So my debit card, I lost it. So
do you need a few quid because I can sort you out? You don't have to put out an appeal on the TV.
It's the crazy, my friend owns this department store, but I don't have my debit. It's just nutty, strange life.
So you have means and everything. You have all these businesses and everything. So tell me, but do you still play music? And you had an album last year and everything. Do you actually need to work, or do you not live off
I don't like the idea of living off of. I've 18 years, Kurt's been dead.
Yeah.
And I think I was just born a feminist or something.
Yeah.
So I've always sequestered it as his money and Franny's money. Mm-hmm. So I've never understood it as my money. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
okay. Yeah.
I like to make my money, and it's stupid because it is my money, but it feels weird.
And you went through enough
of it.
So come here, seeing as you brought up Kurt and everything, I don't want to talk to you about your dead husband who died so long ago.
But I felt safe bringing him up.
It's back in everybody's consciousness now because the 20th anniversary.
Silly, never mind deluxe edition.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, don't buy it.
Courtney, nobody's buying CDs anymore. If they're going to buy 20-year-old CDs in a fancy box, take the cash,
I
baby.
wasn't in that band.
I know, but I presume you're the main beneficiary, yeah?
Yes.
Very good. Well then, don't knock it. Don't knock the racket.
But I have a debit card.
I saw you say. Okay, we'll sort you out on that. You need to move on from the debit card. But listen, I
just need to move back here.
I saw you talking recently about Kurt and about how if you saw him now, you would be you'd be very angry with him, yeah.
Oh, you're using her pull quote.
What?
I'd screw him and then I'd kill him.
I'm not going to say it.
After I screw that one. Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's a good quote. Yeah.
But in context, it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that the truth? It was said after half a glass of wine.
Okay, is that the truth? Are you angry?
No, I mean, yes, of course I'm angry. A suicide and culturally, what that does to a woman. I mean, the Pierce Brosnan, James Bond, his wife he's a widower. I mean, his wife did commit suicide, but still, like, let's bring a casserole. Let's bring a casserole, for a guy.
Yeah.
And then a woman, just a widow.
Yeah.
And you did introduce me as a widow, which, by the way, is
I know,
the
and I'm
first
sorry
time.
about that. And actually, it must be very difficult as well if your late husband is this kind of icon, who everyone a certain generation thinks he's a saint.
Think about Francis, and he wasn't a saint.
Yeah. I know, but the way he has reached this kind of Elvis-like status as this iconic figure. But you have to live in the real world and be here. He's gone, and you carry that baggage a bit, don't you?
Yeah, just a bad thing happened in Dublin too. But
and you said think about Frances. Do you think it's something that has it screwed up her life as well?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Nice. I asked her if there were any surprise little treat photos.
Why do you not want to see that picture? No.
I thought you were going to show a picture of me when I was fat and 16 and living in Ireland.
No.
Rather than is that what defines me? I mean. What's weird is that after I came back from Ireland and Liverpool, I thought that was my peak experience. Nothing else will happen to me ever again. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And was that connected up with when you came to Liverpool? You were hanging around with the Teardrop Explodes and it was around that same time when you did all that.
Yeah, because the U2 guys weren't taking good enough care of me.
You know what? You know what? I can't believe they arranged to be out of town when you were here. Listen, Courtney. It's been
there's kids here.
I'm sorry.
Kids.
It's been absolutely fabulous to have you on. A
Thank
genuine
you so
celebrity
much.
from America. And you are much more than just a dead guy's widow, okay, to me.
Jesus, thanks.
Okay, that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Courtney Love. Okay.